These are the news updates where they come to you from Women's Voice Online TV with me, Patricia Kabia. The National Revenue Authority officially hand over leadership from the former Commissioner General, Mrs. Jeneba J. Bangura, to the new Commissioner General, Mr. Abumati Kane. The ceremony brings together NRA Board of Members, senior management, directors, and staffs who said them be hand over the report on the work where they do during their term as commissioners. The NRA board chairman, Mr. Kalon, be tell thank you to Mrs. Bangura for his service and wish him well in the new appointment. He say the NRA need for improve on how public they see the institution, then also need for strengthening the relationship with taxpayers and increase revenue collection and make sure say the ongoing reforms then bring better results for the country. The Citizen Advocacy Network don't strongly deny the claim from the Sierra Leone police say the Citizen Advocacy Network been formally invited for meeting about the protest and procession where them plan for do on Wednesday 26 August 2026. The Citizen Advocacy Network say the police statement where they issue on 20th August now untrue and misleading. The organization explains say although police don't make phone call to one individual about possible meeting, then say they not ever send any official invitation through proper communication. The Citizen Advocacy Network worry say the police statements they make people believe say the both sides then be already meet and agree on issues where concern the protests, where they say this not to the case. The organization reaffirms say the protest still they on and they want exercise their rights to peaceful assembly and civic engagement. The Citizen Advocacy Network also call on police for deal directly and transparently with the organizers instead of making statements where they create confusion. Beside the Executive Director Thomas Conte call on police and all stakeholders for act responsibly, maintain peace and respect citizens' rights. The National Commission for Persons with Disability don't call on Political Parties Regulation Commission for implement recommendation 50 of the Tripartite Committee report. The recommendations say governments for gradually make sure say up to 5% of people can be elected and appointed into public positions where they come up from the persons with disabilities. The recommendation starts with at least 2% and also encourage political parties for include at least 2% persons with disabilities on their national nomination list. The National Commission for Persons with Disability Commissioner Brahma Sherif say persons with disability don't be underrepresented inside the political decision making for far too long, and say implementing the recommendation will help remove some of the barriers where they prevent them for take part in politics. The Social Welfare Minister Melrose Committee also supports the call and say this is an important opportunity for government and political parties for work together on politics we go give persons with disability greater participation. The chairman for PPRC, Emmanuel Kwevaya Amara ESQ, acknowledged the commission's responsibility and say although they not get yet a special wing for disability affairs, the engagement shows a renewed commitment to disability inclusion. Women in the media Sierra Leone with support from Comic Relief and other media partners hold a policy dialogue on gender justice and safety inside salon media sector. The discussion focused especially on sexual exploitation, abuse and harassment in media workplaces. One of the major outcomes inside the adoption and endorsement of the WIMSA Gender Responsive Safeguarding Policy for Media Institution 2026. The policy be set standards for prevent sexual harassment and abuse, fight gender discrimination, promote women in leadership, and create safe ways for journalists and other media workers for report abuse. They also call on the fair investigation, protection of complainants and survivors from other bad thing them. WIMSA says safeguarding policy not for just dip and paper, but the media institutions for make sure say through the actions and show serious protection of the workers them and creates a safe workplace. Vice President of Sierra Leone, Dr. Mohamed Jule Jallow, don call on strong coordination between government ministries, departments, and agencies for support policies dem wey go produce real results for citizens dem. E make dis call wey be the open national symposium on policy coherency, coordination, and state effectiveness na the country. The Vice President says Salone problem not a lack of policies, but rather na how the institution dem go work together for implement them policies there. He also give example of hospitals them where they no get better lights and they affect the medical equipment and the healthcare delivery. And say with limited resources, government not go able to afford thing them where the country go need, and serve public servants information, the success and the actual improvements where citizens they see in their life them. The government of China don award scholarship to 130 Sierra Leonean students for the 2026 academic year. The announcement happened during the 2026 annual ceremony for Sierra Leonean students supported by the Chinese Embassy Scholarship Program na Freetown. The Chinese ambassador congratulated successful students and encouraged them for taking studies seriously, respect Chinese laws and culture, and represent Salone well while they in China. Minister of Technical and Higher Education, Dr. Ramatoulaye Wouri, been tell thank you to the Chinese government for continuing the support where they don dey give to Salone human capital development through the scholarships, professional training, research, and academic partnership. Government officials dem encourage the students dem not for see the opportunity like just a personal achievement, but as one investment in Salone future. The students also be promised say after their studies, they will come back with knowledge, skills, and new ideas wey will contribute to the national development. The Chinese Embassy na Salone host the media open day for more than 20 leading Sierra Leonean media organizations. Representatives from the organizations, including the Independent Media Commission, Sierra Leone Association of Journalists, and the Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation, will take part inside the program. Chinese ambassador been talk about the long relationship between Sierra Leone and China, wey note say the two countries they don maintain diplomatic relations for 55 years now. He encouraged Salone journalists for tell more stories about cooperation and friendship between the two countries and for help their audience for understand China better one. During the event, media representatives can be watched the documentary about people-to-people exchange between Sierra Leone and China, and some participants also be shared their experience from their visits to China. AHF Sierra Leone don bring together stakeholders for a multi-agency Freedom from Debt campaign under the theme Promoting Financial Responsibility, Economic Empowerment, and Sustainable Livelihood. The campaign be focused on the importance of financial responsibility, economic empowerment, and help the people for be sustainable livelihood. AHF said this initiative na part of the effort for addressing justice connected to agreements, people and institutions where they enter into the debt, where they come out from their agreements them. The campaign aim for encourage greater awareness about financial decision, responsible borrowing, and ways them how people then go strengthen their economic position so that they go build more sustainable future. That have been the news so we come to you from Women's Voice Online TV with me, Patricia Kabia.